Good morning. So as you can see, I'm in a car once again. Woo! And this time is the Jaguar F-Type 4-cylinder 2-liter one. If you hear some sound, it's because I'm in my garage. Well, not mine, from my apartment. And I have this beauty to drive for a couple of days, and today I'm going to take you with me. I might go to drive around in Limburg. It's a very beautiful area over there, and might do some shopping and see what will fit in the back, because you know, it's not that big, but it's maybe big enough to do some good shopping. I think it's time to go to have a lovely drive, and we'll see. And of course I will tell you a bit more about this beauty and how it feels to drive it. So highway time. Finally. Let's just okay. Wish you could, like, that you could hear the sound. I don't think you hear it. Let's just go a bit faster. Hopefully in a bit, when this car in front of me is going faster as well. Doesn't really help otherwise. Okay, there we go. Oh, you probably don't hear it, but there's a lovely like after, you know. Oh, so good, so good. Okay, let's do this a bit more if we can, but it's still the Netherlands. You can't really go fast here, so like when you're like a certain amount, you're like, okay, now I have to slow down, otherwise police doesn't like it. So I drive nicely, but it's nice to just go slow a bit and then scare people. Absolutely love it. I love it. Oh my god, I think I'm screaming louder than the exhaust. Oh, this is such fun to drive. Absolutely love it. So right now I am in Thorn in Dutch. It's a little village in Limburg, and Limburg's like in the south of the Netherlands. So what is really typical about this little village town is that most of these buildings are white, and it's really old. It looks really nice, and I thought it's really cool, like, to see the old stuff, and of course this whole new car that's like techy and all the new technology in it. And you know, I think it's a really good example of like old and new. So I'm taking this one with me. I will take my other camera with me, and I'm just going to show you a bit more about Thorn and about this Jaguar F-Type. So to start it all off, they changed the LEDs in the front from this model, and then we go to the back, because the big difference with this F-Type is, instead of like the exhaust on the side, is the exhaust in the middle. It's a big one, and that's how people can see this is the 4-cylinder and not the V6 or the V8. What I really like about this, look at that, carbon fiber on the sides here, on the rims. It's beautiful, and there are little things that makes it even better. So this one goes in when you close the door when you drive in, because it's only there to be useful. And it's the same with the spoiler here. This only goes up when you drive a certain, like 100 kilometers or something. Then it will go up, because then it will push the car a bit back down, and that's why it's not up now. And I'm not going to do that because it's not needed at the moment. As you can see, I've put the roof down because the weather is amazing, and I just want to show you a bit more inside this car. So let's go sit in it and close the door. Let's start off with the door. So here, this part is lovely, because this is for to have the seats like the way you want it. So here you push it back. This is for like your lower back as well, and you can even save this if needed. Well, of course, the lovely Jaguar logo in the middle, and very important, this button for the heated steering wheel. I always love that. And then we go to the middle, because This car has a new infotainment system, and that's definitely a change. It's lovely. You can use the old buttons here, but also if the car is on, you can use just like your finger over the screen. And it looks all very pretty, really well done. And this as well. And then we got that over here. Dynamic mode. If you pull it like that while you're driving, this will go orange and everything in the middle will go red. Also, it feels much different when you're driving because it's just more sporty. The steering wheel feels a bit like smoother. It's really good. And this one is for the exhaust to have a bit more sound. I mean, it's a 4-cylinder, so you think it's not going to be a lot of sound, but there's still enough. And this little button here will make it even better. That's definitely one of the most important buttons because this one is for the spoiler, but I don't want to push that one because the spoiler is only when you need it. And some extra things like you can cup holders, and look at them chairs or seats, sport seats. There are more like skinnier, I would say, than the other ones. Also to give a bit more leg space as well. And here you can get some stuff like your keys or something. And over here you can hang your jacket. I mean, it's small, it's tiny, but there's still a bit of space. So yeah, overall this looks really good. I think we should start it so I can show you a bit more about the buttons when it lights up. Okay, so you can hear the moment you push this button, there comes a nice sound out of it. People in here might not like it because, you know, it's very loud. But as you can see, I already have this button on, the dynamic mode. So over here, this is red. But if I go back and I push this in the normal mode, it goes all, dynamic function is off. And let's push it on again. There we go. This goes a bit more red. And over here as well. We got a little bit more extra things like here. If you push this, you can put the seat, the heater on. Well, let's not do that now. I mean, it's very hot already. Yeah, I think that's a bit like the whole inside of this car. You got them pedals over here. I mean, you can put it in if you want. You can use them. It really depends on your style of driving. So really, the inside of this car and the outside are just so beautiful. And as you could see, all the buttons that you need in a car are there. Also, it is such a bad boy still. I mean, everyone thinks like when you have a V6 or V8, that's what you want. But this 4-cylinder is doing very well. Also, when there's a corner, you feel the whole car is pushing himself down on the ground. And you feel so comfortable going fast through a corner. And that's not always with the car. Sometimes you feel like the back is like pushing away, and it's a bit more, well, scary, I would almost say, to drive through a corner. So right now I will show you a bit more of the car outside, inside, with some nice shots. And yeah, and of course from this lovely city, because I haven't, you know, only go here to talk about this car, also to show a bit more of this lovely little town. So I had a little break here. It's just, I don't know, there's not much here, but it's nice and quiet. After having all the sound of this car, I'm very, very happy to drive this, because it was a car that I always wanted to drive, and I was like, I don't care which one. Is it the V6, V8 or the 4-cylinder? It's all fine. And it is. It's really a pleasure. It's like, it's class, it's luxury, it's fast, it's sporty. It has everything that you want as a person that loves some sweet cars, and definitely I love a convertible myself. I mean, with this weather, with the sun, oh, I love it. So yeah, I think for me it's time to go and to have a little drive more. So let's take a step back. There we go again, yay! Decided to do some last minute shopping because I told you I want to try out if there's enough fitting room in the back. So I'm gonna check that right now. Yeah, let's do some shopping. So I've done some shopping and it's working fine. I mean, got my camera and all this other stuff that I have with me. It fits. So Jaguar F-Type is approved for shopping. Hey guys, good morning. So I'm in the Jaguar F-Type again, last day. I haven't been filming yesterday, and right now I am somewhere driving, waiting for the traffic and traffic lights. That's why it's a bit shaky, because of like, you know, the car goes like that. But I haven't been filming yesterday anymore because the problem was that it was very dark, couldn't really film much. But I did some shopping. You have seen that there's like, it was fitting for a bag, well, more bags. But I did that much shopping. So I hope the quality's fine. I'm using my GoPro for the first time ever. First time in the car, so hopefully it's fine. I'm sitting really low because otherwise I can't see the lights. I mean, this car is very low and the front is like very, you know, like flat. Like, oh, there we go again, there we go. So yeah, I don't know if you can hear that, but the sound is so good. I got it in dynamic mode again, and I have the exhaust pipe a bit more like open, so every time when you stop there's a little drop and then there's more sound. Love it, really. But if you want to be more calm in the evenings, you just turn it off. So right now I'm going to bring the car back. I'm very sad. I have to say it was such a pleasure to drive this. Overall, I would not mind having it for myself. I mean, slowly this is sort of searching for a new car, or maybe second car one day. So in that way, that's really good. Yeah, I mean, I can pretty much talk tons about this car, but still, if you want to know more and specific things, you might just want to check the website of Jaguar to see really all the details. I can't even speak anymore. I'm like excited, but also really like sad that I can't like keep this car. Yeah, so overall, if you want to check it, go check out their website, and then you can see if it's something for you. And yeah, maybe you like it, maybe you don't, but overall I love it, and I'm gonna bring it back. Very sad. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had such a blast recording it once again. I mean, driving in a cool car, testing it, trying it out, talking about it. Love it. Sorry for like the moving. It's like the road is like bumpy and such. So yeah, that was it. Thank you so much. Hope to see you soon, and to the next car. So same channel, different car.